I'm just disassociating. I have had 0 caffeine today, so I am really not super lucid right now.
I have 0 caffeine every day.
Riley with no caffeine?
I know. I spent my entire day cleaning the house. I went grocery shopping twice to get all the ingredients for this fucking soup because I am a sucker. And
what kind of... I saw lamb tripe.
Yeah,
I
spent
lamb
like
tripe.
4
I asked the
hours
exact same
making this
question.
soup. Yeah, so it's lamb
What kind of soup is it?
Lamb tripe, pork, Colombian chorizo, and then it's tomato, potato, yucca, cilantro, onion, garlic, achiote.
Damn.
It's called Mandongo, which is a really funny name.
Mondongo,
yeah. It's
incredibly
incredibly
good.
Yeah, it's incredibly good.
So Brutus, Clyde, and I found ourselves in a little bit of trouble in the dig site. Maybe we got into a fight with a weird, scary, technologically advanced robot, and maybe we kicked its ass, but now Brutus is unconscious, and I guess we have to deal with that. Oh, and Joshua, he evolved. Exciting news.
The Multiverse Collective.
Okay. So, as you stand in the wreckage of this just decimated munitions factory, you see, well, Brutus, you're knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, I don't see shit.
But Guinan and Clyde, you guys see Brutus just like face up, starfish on the ground, just covered in like ash, and like there's some embers like smoldering on and around him. Your Pokemon are damaged, but there. And this massive robot that you guys saw is, well, it was headless. And at this point, really all that's left is its torso, and its head is just kind of like off to the side.
Guinan, first thing she's going to do, recall Bradley, and then she's going to turn to Clyde and be like, can you take care of this? And she's like gesturing to everything that's going on with Brutus. And at the same time, she's like furtively looking over her shoulder at the Aster husk because she wants to go touch it.
Yeah, you go nerd out. Just go.
There's just like this manic energy.
Just go.
She dead sprints from your side to the Aster husk.
I'm gonna recall Sven, and then I'm gonna. What have I got? I'm gonna just try and stabilize Brutus.
We have berries. We can put a berry in his mouth.
That's no berries.
That's not me as Guinan saying it. Oh, shit. Guinan, I think, has a berry. 1 second. Let me look at my inventory.
I
mean, you have a backpack.
I do have a
backpack.
Yeah, I'm
backpack.
distracted, but I have a backpack. And you're right, I don't have any berries. I have a potion, I have something called Mom's Map, and something that I just labeled Artifact and gave no other information about.
I was looking at that, and like, I do not remember what the fuck that was.
I think that's the box tube.
Yeah, I was going to say, is that not like the thing we put the Pokeballs into?
Yes, it is. 100% that.
Yeah, the box link.
We just never renamed it after you.
I just never renamed it.
All right, I'm going to take care of that for you.
Why? You don't
so
like the mysterious
artifact?
artifact?
No, because then I look at it and I'm like, what the fuck artifact did I give you? You guys are going to get like, you guys are about to get a shitload of artifacts.
I don't know what the fuck was wrong with me when I labeled
Artifact 2,
that.
Artifact 3.
Yeah. Just no other identifying information, just artifacts.
Well, and like you guys, like you three as the players knew exactly what I was giving you. I mean, sure, Guinan was just like, this is a fucking weird artifact, but like you knew what that was.
See, I'd understand if it was me. It was like
I was
Clyde
looking
or
at that
Brutus.
for like, I was like, I don't take notes because I think that is a more fun way to run games. I don't take notes of what you guys do. I was like looking for like probably a half hour trying to figure out what the fuck artifact I gave you, and it's the goddamn box link. Jesus fuck.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You could have asked. You could have just popped and asked.
Oh, fuck you know.
If I had asked, hey, Riley, what's that artifact? Would you have been able to tell me?
I
Probably
would
not off the top of my
absolutely would have.
head.
It's the only artifact we've got.
I know, yeah. I was going to say, as I say, if it was mine or Kyle's sheet, artifact would 100% be the perfect name for it. But for the nerd,
I
that
don't
is
remember what was
Guinan to
going
go
through my
artifact.
head when I did that.
she was on the Sinnoh maps at that point, so we can't really judge her.
She was
She
on
was
Sinnoh maps.
locked in Sinnoh maps. That was an impressive performance.
Oh,
Speaking of Guinan, how are you going to wake Brutus?
Oh, I mean, she's not concerned about that yet, actually.
Oh, shit. Yeah, fuck, you're at the... All right, Clyde, how are you going to wake Brutus up?
well, I've got nothing on me, and I think Sven needs the potion more than Brutus at this moment in time, so I'm going to shout over to Guinan and just be like, "Hey, Guinan, have you got anything in your bag?"
Let me check. 1 second. And Guinan will root into her bag to see if there's anything useful in there.
All right, roll 2d6.
That's a 9, baby.
Okay, yeah, you are able to root around in there, and you feel the thick rind of citrus berry.
Sorry, that particular set of words caught me by surprise. Guinan grabs the citrus berry out of her bag and she hucks it at Clyde full strength. She does not want to leave the side of this aster, and she doesn't want to walk back over there. She wants to investigate.
Great, Clyde, you have a citrus berry.
Sick. I'm gonna. I don't know how do you make an unconscious person eat?
You stick it in his mouth and you make him chew.
Get that peristalsis going.
Yeah, and then you rub his neck to get him to swallow like you're making a dog take a pill.
I think that's a legitimate way to get an unconscious person, like, medicine.
I actually don't know.
Guys,
this
I think
is not medical advice. This is not medical advice.
Look, I haven't renewed my CPR license in like 10 years, but I think that that's actually like medically sound.
I did
It is
my
not.
CPR license like 2 weeks ago, and I can tell you it is not.
It's not. It's definitely not.
And this is why I am a GM and not a doctor.
In the UK, in schools, we have a thing. We have an assembly titled "Do Not Feed an Unconscious Person Tea," and it's basically using tea as a euphemism for sex. So it's like all these different things. It was like, do not force an unconscious person to have tea. Do not, if someone says no to tea, do not force them to have tea. And I'm like, and I'm just thinking about it then. Like when I was like, how do you make an unconscious person eat food? It just brought back the whole assembly.
Abstinence only education,
Amazing.
folks, meets UK euphemism only education.
Yeah.
With our
Perfect.
powers combined, Clyde, you are able to get enough citrus berry juice into Brutus's mouth and simulate peristalsis to where Brutus is able to wake up. Brutus, you wake up to Clyde rubbing your neck.
I punch him.
Great. Clyde, you take 3 points of emotional damage.
Well deserved.
Ah, you fucking dick. Ah.
Why are you touching me?
You were unconscious.
I was fine.
You were in an explosion. And Guinan seems to be more interested in the fucking metal thing.
I'm sorry, it was the exchange of why are you touching me? You were unconscious.
Fuck.
God, that might be the episode name right there.
Why are you touching me?
I was unconscious.
It should be. Okay,
They're just gonna fucking see that in like
Yeah, in September.
We're gonna see that in September, and we're gonna be like, "What the fuck did we do?"
Yeah, wow, sorry, we cannot keep our shit together for this one, folks.
Golly, this is what happens when Riley eats dinner before before the session.
Eat dinner more. This is fun.
All right, panning over to Guinan, furiously studying this Astyr.
Yeah, she's rooting through the
Riley-
innards. 2 hands all the way in.
even better.
Full insertion. Yeah.
Even better,
Elbow deep.
you are elbow deep in the chest cavity of this thing, and you are just
no
like
place I'd rather be.
there's like hot oil and like fuel lines, and like you pick up like one of these pistons that came out of the engine in the explosion, and as you're doing this, you see this engine. It is emanating that same kind of light purple, almost like a mist. Now that you see it, and as you put a hand on this engine, you feel it not hum to life, but you feel it start vibrating. And all three of you, as you kind of look over at Guinan, you see this cloud of purple miasma come out of this engine. And in it, you guys just see a little bit of like crackling energy. Guinan, you're able to see like a dozen like smiling faces with like blue cylindrical eyes.
Ugh, creepy.
And you see these when I say it's crackling with electricity, it's not the same kind of electricity that Brutus has. It's like these neon blue cartoony lightning bolts that are just like floating around in this miasma.
Sick. Does it smell like anything? I know that's like a weird question, but like...
It smells like burnt rubber.
It smells like burnt rubber.
Like jet fuel.
Ooh, that's a sexy combo. Yeah, I mean, I think Guinan will probably try to remove herself from this cloud of burning rubber, jet fuel, scented purple miasma, as that is deeply unpleasant.
Yeah.
She will, though, take that piston that she had in her hand, that loose piston, and put it in her bag, because...
God bless.
War collecting shit.
Add a piston.
I will.
Add a piston into your inventory.
I'll put it right underneath artifact.
You what in your inventory?
Piston. This is going to be yet
Don't worry,
another
guys.
thing that in like 6 months, I'm going to be looking at your character sheet. I'm going to be like, why the fuck did I give Guinan a piston?
No, I put pissed in.
You're talking about that
just
being
in case you're
4
wondering.
weeks.
Great. Even better. It is... So this cloud of miasma just kind of like dissipates, and these like weird smiling faces and like neon lightning bolts, they kind of float over and back down into the ossuary.
Guinan
I'm trying to
follows
get you guys.
like a dog chasing a butterfly.
go back down to the ossuary so that I can give you the loot that you deserve.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah.
Guinan follows like a dog chasing a butterfly under the tires of a
Great.
tractor. That's how my grandfather's dog died, in case anyone was wondering.
Incredible. Brutus, Clyde, you see Guinan run out of this munitions factory. That's so sad.
It was pretty fucked up and
I
ran
don't
her
think-
over.
Brutus, I don't think I've ever seen her run
Yeah,
before.
I think scampering is probably the word.
Frolicking.
We should probably follow her.
Yeah, I'm worried. She's exercising.
This is the best day of her life. On purpose.
Oh, yeah, on purpose, which is scary.
Yeah, we should probably follow her. We don't know what kind of trouble she's gonna get into.
Yeah, I'm just gonna quick walk behind her because I feel like she's not running much faster than.
Yeah, no, she's like flitting from place to place because she like stops every few seconds to stare at something and like attempt to put it in her mental catalog before she gets
She's on
distracted
drugs.
by
I love
something
it.
else. It's like whipping from spot to spot. It's horrible. She's overstimulated.
I love it. So as you guys clamber back down into the hole that was made by this Astyr, into this ossuary, with this daylight poking into it, you're now able to see that there are just walls of catacombs. Like in this dome, there are just these like catacomb doors that look like they were closed, sealed from the outside, and never to be opened again. You see a few of them that are like in various states of open.
Guinan begins to open them all systematically.
All right. So in this area, you're able to find four of these small little like catacombs that you're able to open, and they have things in them.
Things.
So each of you get a small white piece of quartzite crystal that you would now recognize as fragments of an alpha stone. This is essentially a less powerful version of the rock that you guys saw in Altharinsbien, and when given to a Pokemon, it will increase their level by 1.
Sick.
So it's a rare candy base.
Yes, it is a rare candy.
Cool.
You get a jewel encrusted skull that seems to shine even in darkness.
We all do, or just between the party?
Just between the party. Guinan, this looks like exactly the thing that your mother would like display somewhere in her
100%. It's in her bedroom. It's hanging over the bed, and there are like
Yup.
4 of them.
100%.
What's it taste like?
It tastes like dirt and like jewels.
What do jewels taste like, Matt?
I don't know. You know when you like lick when you lick a
Rocks?
diamond and it's kind of like metallic, but not the same way that if you like licked a battery. You know what I'm talking about? Is that just me?
I think that
battery
may
acid,
just be you. Yeah, but that's
No,
all right.
no,
I
I-
appreciate you trying.
I've never licked a diamond. First of all, I've never licked a diamond. Second of all, I've never licked a diamond and thought it tastes like a battery.
Yeah, I've never
That
licked
doesn't
a
seem like how a
diamond, but
diamond should taste.
I've licked a battery before.
It tastes like rocks.
Yeah.
Okay, now I was just curious because Guinan licks it.
Yep. Yeah, Brutus and Clyde, you guys are taking a look. Brutus, as you look to as you see Guinan lick this skull that has been in a catacomb for God knows how long, Brutus, you whip around and you find a book.
Oh, good, because Brutus can read. We established that early on.
Actually, Brutus can read this book.
Oh no, this is
It's
even worse.
picture
This is a
So
terrible
much
development.
worse. Is it a picture book?
It is a picture book. However, Guinan and Clyde, do you guys take a look at this?
Yeah, Guinan after she
probs.
after she spits, she'll look.
Yeah, there is like to the two of you, it's like looking at the Voynich manuscript. You see that there is text and there are characters that must go along with these pictures, but you cannot make heads or tails of this. However, Brutus, you are able to see very clearly, and you don't know how because this is not a script that you're used to seeing. However, you are able to very clearly understand that the title of this book that is plastered on the front of this cover is called The Two Quarreling Siblings.
Guinan spits again.
And then the last thing that you find in here is a small figurine of a tree. It's kind of like a bonsai tree diorama. It's something that like fits in the palm of your hand, but you see like the base of it is like the peak of a mountain, and on top you see this like this bonsai tree that just looks like a big kind of branching. It does look like a bonsai tree, but the way that it's juxtaposed on top of this mountain, it looks like the tree is the same size as the mountain. And as you hold it, you just feel this soft hum of like magical energy.
Dibs.
Lick it. Taste it. Put it in your mouth.
I will give you information if you do lick this.
Oh, I've got to lick it now.
Yeah, don't be a fucking coward.
I'm gonna lick the tree.
All right, roll 2d6 plus special.
What am I putting this as in my actual fucking inventory, by the way?
Licked tree. Well licked tree.
Plus special.
Yeah.
I don't think I can get any better than a nat 12 because I've got a 0 on my special.
All right, so with a nat 12, I will tell you exactly what you found. When you lick it, you get a glimpse into what this is. You, in your head, you see atop a giant mountain an equally giant tree, and you see
Is it the Erd tree?
It's a what?
Is it the Erd tree? If we're going off Norse, that's the only tree that I think of.
Kind of. It's with a nat 12. When you see this, you know that you are looking at the world tree of Arborea, and you would know that what you are holding is essentially a waystone. When somebody who is able to create a portal to different planes, the magic pretty often gets fucked up, so you can't do like an exact, you'll probably get to the plane, but there's not 100% chance. If you are able to combine that magic with a waystone that you have, you are 100% able to not only get to the plane that you're going to, but in the vicinity of the area of that plane with the most magical energy. And for Arborea, that is going to be the world tree, like the base of the world tree itself.
Sick.
All right. And with that, there's not really anything else in these catacombs. You find some regular bones, but they're just regular bones. If you want them, I'll give them to you. But
Yeah, I want them.
Nothing special. All right. Take as many bones as you want.
Cool. You're going to
She has a
regret
big enough
saying
backpack
that.
to take
but-
a lot of bones.
Yeah.
I know I am, but how bad can it be? Take some bones, Guinan. Defile some graves.
You said as many as I want, so feel free to look in my inventory.
Am I just going to see an infinite amount of bones?
She's got a big backpack. It'll
I
be
got
fine.
a
Guinan can
big
never walk
backpack.
again.
I'm
All right,
waddling,
Guinan
baby.
picks up.
That's it's like a billion people's worth of
Yeah.
I'll tell you how many people. I don't think they're. Hang on.
You can do
Divide it by
that.
256.
Yeah, there
It's
we go.
208.
Ugh.
208, yeah.
There were not that many people in the city of Hanover at this time.
Well, that sounds like a problem that the GM should have solved before giving me access to unlimited bones.
Unlimited bones.
God damn it. You now have in your infinite backpack, don't ask. You now have the skeletons of 4.8 million people.
Nice. That's a surprise tool that will help us later.
You know what? Fine. I want to see how this plays out in my fucking end game,
Yeah, I was
a
about to
year
say,
from now,
It'll be final boss.
and you're just gonna throw 4 million skeletons at them. I
I've never
cast
heard it
Bone
better.
Tsunami.
Just emptying my
Wait, no,
backpack
it's
out onto the floor.
It's okay now. Every single time we need a useful item out of the backpack, you can just use that
It's
against
just
us.
gonna
You
be a
pull out a
bone.
skeleton.
Ooh, it's spooky.
What bone will it be? Roll on the wheel.
Roll a
You have a
D208.
Yeah, you have a femur. Congratulations.
Oh no, only a 162? Damn, I'm sorry. You just got a 4th metatarsal. God.
regret
Okay.
nothing.
So after you watch Guinan stuff a frankly disrespectful amount of bones into her backpack and clamber back out of the hole, you're able to see that while you were fighting this Aster, it was very quiet. However, now that it's been, now that there's not a fucking giant robot, plotting around, you're starting to see some of the indigenous Pokemon kind of fearfully return to their nests and habitats. Who wants to go first? I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 6.
69.
4. Damn you. Wait, what?
Brutus.
All right, cool.
All right. So first of all, so you guys are all going to do a little bit of Pokemon training, however you want to flavor it. But Brutus, starting with you, you have 4 Pokemon EXP to split around between any of your party members.
Mm-hmm. I already gave it all to Nightshade.
All right, great. What does that look like as you are either training with or hanging out with Nightshade, whatever that may be?
Nightshade is just being a curious little cat all over the place. He's getting into shit, rooting around and stuff, trying to catch things. His Rattata are scattering in front of this cat.
All right. So as Nightshade is rooting around in a in one of these like dilapidated looking, think of like a central town square in like a German city. So like you have these kind of like half timber buildings in various states of disrepair. You have a couple of like more modern looking buildings, but they're all very close together. In between these blocks of buildings, there are courtyards with overgrown grass and Pokemon nests. As Nightshade is looking around, you see its ears just kind of like focus, and it runs into a building.
Okay. Yeah, Brutus is gonna follow it. He's just hanging out with his cat because he doesn't really get a chance to use very often. So.
All right. So you see Nightshade run in, and it lets out an inquisitive mew. As you notice, on the floor of this house, there are these, imagine like World War I German helmets, like the fucking Buzzy
helmets,
Beetle.
Yeah,
with like the one spike and like the Iron Cross on the front. You see 5 of these in a strange line, and as Nightshade like bats one of them, all 5 of them pop up. You are staring at a phalanx that has adapted.
A Nazi phalanx? Really?
No. This is World War I. This is like a Kaiserreich phalanx.
Oh, okay. Yeah. World War I. Okay.
Yeah.
Not that it's any better, just putting it out there.
Maybe a little.
I love phalanx.
I mean, this is one of your rare encounters.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2d6 plus 2.
That's 10.
All right, great. Thank God. I really wanted you to have this. What does it look like? Do you like try to fight this Pokemon? Do you try to befriend it?
I think Nightshade is like kind of pseudo fighting it. So like he's trying to like nip at it and kind of corral it a little bit. And there's 5 of them, so he's sort of outnumbered.
Yeah, you see these phalanx. You hear them like chittering between them, and as like Nightshade is fighting one, they're kind of backing up so that Nightshade moves forward, and they pincer maneuver Nightshade.
Yeah, I think when they do that, he you know what he does? He steps forward and he talks to the phalanx and goes, it's good battle strategy. I feel like you guys would be a big help with what we have coming.
You hear them look between the 5 of them, chittering some more. You hear a string of German. I don't know how, but the main one, the big one, it fucking speaks fluent German. You're welcome.
Horrifying.
And it speaks at you in German, and all 5 line up in a horizontal line, ready for you to throw this Pokeball.
Yeah, he does.
This is like listening to somebody train a Belgian Malinois.
I was gonna say, does Clyde understand? Because it's still a Pokemon speaking.
You understand. If you were there, you would understand the other 4, but you would not understand the German.
Okay.
Congratulations, Brutus. You are now the owner of a level 3 steel and fighting phalanx.
Rad. Okay.
I really hope you name it like Bismarck or Kaiser.
I am really gonna have to think of some good names for this. I'll get back to you on that.
All right. Great. Guinan.
Yes, chef.
So first of all, you get 2 EXP to split between any of your Pokemon if you had not done that already.
Oh yeah, Bradley got them all.
God bless Bradley. All right. Cool. Guinan, where are you looking?
I don't know. Guinan's mostly dragging her backpack full of bones behind her and is just kind of teetering around town. Like she's like flitting between things because everything has caught her interest.
Yeah. Guinan, roll me 2d6 plus special.
It's not very good, Matt. It would be...
What'd you get?
Well, I have to do the math really fast. A 4.
All right. Yeah, you don't notice shit as you're just moving from like building to building.
Yeah.
I mean, like a lot of the houses have been poured over by these scientists for the past however long they've been here, fucking 30, 40 years. So most of these houses don't have a ton other than like, the kind of basic furniture and like the shit that most of these people wouldn't care about, most of these nerds. And like most of the cool stuff has already been funneled to your mother in some capacity.
Yeah, of course.
However, as you kind of move around and get back to this cathedral that you came in, moving around the sinkhole in the middle of the street that is from the Astir flying out of the ossuary, you go back in this cathedral, and Guinan, you notice there's a presence.
Like more than like the usual things that she hears in her head, or like...
Yeah, Guinan, you feel like outside of like the normal, like somebody's watching me,
Yeah.
you feel like there is distinctly another entity in here with you watching you.
Hello? I come in peace?
As you turn around and you see this like earthen construct that's just kind of like spinning around on a point. It has a point on the bottom, a point on the top. It has these two little like arms made out of earth.
My God.
And it has what looks to be paint that looks like eyes and like just a crudely drawn face. It's just kind of following you, spinning, getting closer to you, and it's just making these weird noises at you.
Matt, is it a ball toy?
It is a ball toy.
Yes. Oh my God. I think Gaiden turns to it, open arms, and like is willing it to come closer to her. She's kneeling on the ground like you would when you're greeting a strange dog and you're being way overfamiliar.
It fully, like, it doesn't look like it registers you, but it fully, like, spins into you.
Excellent. Guinan wraps her arms around it, and then she reaches into her backpack to grab one of her ultra balls to tap it against its head.
Yeah, it fully does not fight. Congratulations, you have a level 2 ball toy. You notice two things. The ball toy was holding what looks to be like I don't know how to describe this in a way that would make sense for somebody who's never seen a fucking CD. It's holding a CD. It's like a gray CD. It is holding a TM. Congratulations. This ball toy has gifted you not only itself, but TM 720 shift gear.
Sick.
Oh, God. Holy shit. Talk about a setup move and a half.
Oh my God,
And-
Matt. We're gonna go fucking crazy with this shit.
Yeah, we are. So as this happens, Guinan, you are over the moon. You got like a fucking metropolis's worth of bones in your bag.
Yes,
You got a new
4.8
buddy,
million
and you got a
people.
fucking CD. And you got a fucking CD.
This is the best day of Guinan's life, and she got a piston. She got to touch the inside of that crazy thing.
Oh yeah, you still have like oil like all up your arms
Yeah.
and like all over yourself.
She's never gonna be clean
You are
again.
just you are having the best day ever.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, when you turn over to the altar, everything goes blank, and you hear
Fuck.
this in your head.
Oh God. Mommy.
Is this the other half of that cipher?
That's what I was gonna do.
This is not the other half of this cipher. This is something that I fully did
Mommy,
today.
I'm scared.
As you hear this voice, you feel another weight in your pocket just materialize.
Guinan very tentatively reaches into her pocket.
So initially you feel a jolt of malicious energy that dissipates as you pick it up. It feels like this malicious energy is just kind of like there, but after that initial kind of jolt, your body's used to it. You see this small stone. It has a crack in the middle, and it has two small, like pockmarked circles.
Weird.
Weird indeed.
Lick it.
Yeah, I lick it. We can circle back to that.
All right. We'll get to that. Clyde, what are
Hello.
you up to? You get 3 EXP, and you can, of course, give that to whoever you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna give that to Ellie.
Perfect. What are you taking a look at?
I think, considering this is in Strandcat Camp, I think Clyde is just sort of mooching about. I feel like he's probably snuck in here at night time before and ran around like an absolute maniac, menace to society, should I say.
Yep.
So I think he's just sort of walking around, just training Ellie a bit.
All right. As you do that, is there any like landmarks or anything that that looks interesting to Clyde? I will say there is, so that kind of smaller barracks behind the munitions factory, that is something that you feel that, like in the past when you've been around here, you've never really understood what's going on, and I don't think you've ever gone into any of these like main buildings, but now there is this one building that is, it feels like it's pulling you towards it.
Yeah, I think he'd go to the workers' barracks.
All right.
Just because he's a little nosy like that.
Yeah, so in these barracks, you are able to see, there are these wooden frames with straw mattresses. Looks to be very Spartan, very uncomfortable, but trying to get as many people as possible into a small space.
Yeah.
And in the corner of this room, you see a small puddle of what looks to be old blood.
How old?
And you feel that is the thing that is kind of drawing you towards this building.
I'm gonna go and investigate the old blood.
All right. As you kneel down to take a look at this blood puddle, you see this blood start to bubble and boil, and it shoots up, making a column of blood. Just this flowing blood column, and from it, you see a Magikarp pop out.
Okay.
And this Magikarp is blood red, with black eyes, and looks more angry than you've ever seen anything in your life.
Okay, I'm gonna speak to it.
Okay.
Just like, you good, dude? You just came out of a blood puddle.
Clyde, you hear.
Somebody start the opening bars to Crazy Train.
Oh my god, I'm fucking lightheaded after that.
Someone start any
To
gorilla
clarify,
song.
you said that was the Magikarp that did that?
Yeah.
What?
That's
You
horrifying.
can't catch that.
You should kill this thing.
You should
You-
kill
this-
that.
Oh,
can't
Clyde,
bring that
roll
with
me
you. That's
roll me
cursed.
2d6 plus speed.
And that's coming from the woman with 4.8 million human skeletons in her backpack. That's cursed.
That's a 10.
A 10? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god. The fucking dog ran
I
in
saw the
here
dog.
to see if I was okay. God, I don't know where Ginny is, but she probably heard. My fucking neighbor probably heard that. God, I'm sorry. Yeah, this Magikarp fully, before you're able to act, it fully jumps, hits a Pokeball on your belt, and catches itself. Congratulations, you have a level 3 Tartarian Magikarp.
Okay. Okay.
And
That is
as
the worst thing. Like, please never let that out of its ball.
It has to stay
So I'm
contained.
guessing that was my rare encounter.
It
or was
has
that
to stay
my...
contained.
that is your so as you are just like looking at this like blood that is still going, you see a, I'm not gonna do any more sounds like that, by the way.
Okay.
You see like the visage of a wolf in this like blood pool, and you see it like walk up and get like close to it, and it smiles, and it's just like,
I know you're Clyde of the material plane.
I need to get more sleep.
I sense that you need a lot of things. I'm drawn to you. Someone who's understood their mission, had it in their head, until the mission was flipped upside down. Someone from it. You don't. That is chaos energy. I have given you a gift. Use it. If you like the power it brings you, we will be in contact.
They shouldn't be talking to you like that, man. That's pretty far.
Sick. Yeah, cool.
What about it, Clyde?
yeah, what about it, Clyde?
Yeah, man. If I like the power that this crazy magic harp gives me, I will 100% be hitting you up, my dude.
It nods, and this column of blood returns to this pile of like coagulating blood that it was before.
Oh, love that.
So after this phalanx, Brutus, where are you taking a look? At this point,
By the way, I've named the phalanx Kampfer,
beautiful.
which is German for fighter.
Amazing.
Sorry, what was your question?
Is there anywhere else in particular that you are checking out?
I mean, I don't know, because I didn't ping any of those buildings. I feel like he's still just sort of letting Nightshade lead the way at this point.
Yeah, I think Nightshade is running along, and in one of these kind of grassy areas, you know, around kind of like the center square of Hanover on the opposite side of the cathedral, you see a bird. It would try to fly away, but it is a sphere. Like straight up, it is a sphere with a beak. And it's a black and white bird. It has the head of it it's literally it's a sphere. Like the head is part of the body.
Yep.
And on the top, you see this like red tuft of hair with like a short yellow beak. And it's just kind of like, it would be flying away. You see it flap its wings, but it's not going fucking anywhere.
I think Brutus will walk up to it and he'll just sort of look at it, and he'll reach down and he'll pick it up, and it fits like perfectly in his palm.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
this bird is dense. It is like fitting in your palm, but this bird is probably, it's a good like 15, 20 pounds.
Holy shit, that's a heavy ass bird.
Yeah.
We get this shot of like Brutus's face is a neutral, and then we see the bird's face, Brutus's face, the bird's face, Brutus's face, and then he has just like a little smile quirks, and he just moves and puts the bird on his shoulder.
Yep. That is your bird now. Enjoy your level 3 fat picky peck.
It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. He's not going to be a part of anything. He's just going to be a fat bird on my shoulder.
God bless.
This is a cosmetic decoration.
It's literally the same reason
God
I have
bless. Okay. As you're doing this, Brutus, you see this like this impossibly thin line just kind of cut through the sky, and it rips itself open.
Oh God, not a fan of that.
And you see a man crawl out. He is gaunt. He is thin. He like his eyes dart around first in fear, and then lock eyes on Picky Peck on your shoulder, and you just see this look of hunger come across him. This this man that you're looking at, I don't even know if you could call him a man. This thing is more animal than human, but it's certainly a human.
Is it next to me? Or is it like far away?
It's about 15 feet in front of you, and you see it's wearing this tattered navy suit. It has curly hair, but very unkempt, very dirty. You just see flecks of mud. Hopefully it's mud in its hair. It has these small pince-nez spectacles. One of the lenses is completely gone. The other has a crack through it. And atop its head, you see a 10-gallon hat. And this person crawls on all fours, slowly at first, but then picking up speed, and you hear it speak. And he says, "Well, look at what we have here."
He's crawling?
Above the table, this is if this is Ezekiel.
Brutus is gonna absolutely punt this thing right in the face as it's crawling.
Yeah, I think as it's crawling towards you, it just starts speaking, and it's like, "Everything, it was taken from me, and she gave it all back, and more. And all he has to do was follow the portals and kill whoever he sees." And you kick this thing square in the jaw.
Oh, yeah. Brutus is... it's, this thing is weak and thin. Brutus is built like a shit brick house.
Oh, yeah.
There's a walking boot going in this thing's jaw.
Yeah, and you see this, this boot, like, fully breaks this person's jaw. And, without getting too graphic, it is definitely, like, it's still kind of following you. I think you kick it a couple more times, and after about 3 or 4 well-placed kicks, it's trying to swipe at you. But after like the 3rd or 4th kick to the head area, it stops moving, and he just looks up at you. And Brutus, you've never seen this person before, but something about this person is unnervingly familiar, and it laughs softly. This is just the beginning, Brutus. This is just the beginning.
I kick it again.
And it fades to dust as this portal closes behind it.
What the fuck is wrong with you, Matt? You need to get psychiatric help.
I'm so confused.
And with that, good session, guys.
Oh my god.